Allow me, I'll come to the latest, but I'll have to start with the earliest. So Saturday morning, very early in the morning, when Jews were, citizens of Israel, were in their beds, celebrating both Shabbat, the Saturday, and the holiday, a very important holiday for Jews, there was a dual attack by the terror organization of Hamas from Gaza. They started by bombardment with rockets, which we are used to. It's not the first time. It happened in the past many times. But in parallel, close to 1,000 terrorists infiltrated into different Jewish communities in Israel, small ones, kibbutzim on the border, around the border, kibbutzim, villages, agricultural villages, and even cities, and went from house to house and slaughtered and killed more than 1,000 civilians. In total, 1,200 people were murdered, as we know now. And the pictures are ISIS-like pictures. It's terrible. They burned people in their houses, whole families executed, beheading. I don't want to go into graphics, but what you imagine about the stories of ISIS, this is what happened there. Hamas became ISIS. It's unbelievable. And in parallel, there was also a party of young people, about 3,000 young people. We have these open fields, festivals. They went there on the pickup trucks, as you know from ISIS pictures, with machine guns, and just started killing people. And this was not enough. Young people, terrible story, terrible issue. 260 people died there, at least, that we know for now. But they also abducted up to 150, around 150 people back into Gaza, from a 9-year-old baby to a lady that is close to 90. These are the people we know, and we don't know exactly who is there and who is not, who is missing on other reasons. And also quite a few foreign nationals, both in the dead and in Gaza, probably hijacked. We have close to 3,000 wounded in hospitals, some already released, I hope, and more than 5,000 rockets. So this is the picture then. It took IDF quite a few hours, almost 12 hours, to regain control of all the communities. So that we regained control in a big price, because the special units came as soon as they could, and we lost some of our best of the special units officers, but we regained control. This is what is important. We had, maybe still have a few terrorists hiding in the fields, but we are hunting them one after the other. Now there is no element of surprise. So this is there. We, meanwhile, started bombing Gaza from the air and accumulated ground forces. In parallel, for us, it's very clear that Iran is involved there. We don't know about the planning because we were surprised and we didn't know. So maybe in the planning also, but we are not sure of that yet. But for sure, in equipping them for a very long time, helping them with building their force and also training them. That is there. So in parallel, the other Hezbollah, Iran proxy Hezbollah in the north, in the Lebanon border, started harassing Israel there in order to threaten that they will take action. So a few infiltrations came in, Israel retaliated. For the time being, it's contained, but they are threatening to open a second front, and that's why also the Americans moved first and now a second carrier into the Eastern Mediterranean to send them a message, Iran and Hezbollah, that escalation and second front is not there. So we are concentrating now on Gaza, bombings, big troops around, and let's see in the next few days what will happen. In general, we know that this is unlike any other skirmish we had in the past. The end game here has to be totally different than in the past. We cannot have Hamas stay in Gaza with the ability to do again.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.